donated from a company called Keycow. These feel like really high quality socks. And they also sent these individual bags that I could bag them in, so I thought I would bag them on alive. These are the socks. They're just really high quality socks to give away to people, and these bags are really cool to put them in. So I thought I would just, oh hi! Thought I would just bag these socks on alive. Hi! I just got this big donation of all these socks. And I have to bag them up, and I thought I would do it on alive. Welcome, thank you for coming to my live. What a blessing, yeah it is. Here, I'm not used to landscape, so I have to, okay. You either see me or the box. Okay, that's better, that's okay. You were the first one here. Well, thanks for coming, Leah. That's really cool. I love it. All right, guys, so we're bagging socks in these like plastic bags. This company sent me these socks. Yeah, it is amazing. They sent me this whole big box, like bursting full of socks. So I'm gonna bag them up so I can put them in the pantries. These are like pretty high quality socks too, I think. They feel good. Oh, just nice. So, you know, they sent me like this email a long time ago, and I was a little suspicious, and I had to ask a lot of questions, but finally I was like, sure, if you want to send me socks, send me socks. They sent me so many. I love it. What a nice donation. My day's been so good so far. What brand? This brand is called Keycow. I never heard of them before. I think they market a lot on the internet, but I appreciate the donation. Maybe they're on Amazon? I don't really know. How are you guys doing? How's the day? Here it's very rainy, as usual. You can't even see me bagging in my stack piling up. I gotta sit further back. Okay, how's that? Maybe here. Oh, there's a little hole. All these bags. So these are like waterproof bags. Yeah, same, it's raining there. I thought they were waterproof bags to put the socks in, but there's a little air hole in them. So they're not fully waterproof, but they're mostly waterproof. So I guess maybe that's for safety. These bagged ones right here. I have a big pile of boxes. I've been trying to go through them and open them up and organize the donations. Should I put one pair of socks or two in every bag? What if I put two? No, it's too full. It doesn't fit two. It only fits one. How are the pantries doing? They're doing pretty well. I mean, that new one is super busy. It has people going by there giving and taking food like every minute. There's new people going by. So that's exciting. It's really being used as it's supposed to be used. The other day I was there and I put in a bunch of kind of brownish bananas, and this lady came and she brought the bread and she put like 3 loaves of bread in the pantry, and she took some of the brown bananas and she said she's going to make banana bread with them. I was like, that's what it's all about. Mutual aid is, you know, giving what you can and taking what you need. So it's like perfect. And it definitely, I see that more and more and more, that like the regular users of the pantry or the regular people, you know, they both give and take at different times. And that's really nice to see. To me anyways. We still don't have, though the plexiglass is out on the door of the new pantry. So we're waiting for that to get fixed. Hello, hello Mama Bear. Hi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in the live as I take these socks that I got donated, and I'm putting them in plastic bags. It's nothing too exciting, but thought I would talk to you guys while I did it. I'm trying to get more horizontal content, so one day this channel could be monetized, but it's hard coming. I do mostly vertical format. Can you have a shout out, please? I don't normally normally do shout outs. I don't even know exactly what that is, so I'm gonna pass on that. What's an update on the clothing box and those sneakers? You know, okay, I am glad you asked, Mama Bear, because I went by there today and I didn't film anything. So I was like, is it interesting enough to film an update on the sneakers? But I did look. I stopped and I looked. So maybe I should have filmed something. But I will say it's been, what, 5 days or something since I put them there. The Nike pair is gone, but the Adidas pair is still there. So, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about that clothing pantry because it's so like random. I don't know how many people actually check it for stuff, because it's like the chances that you would ever find some clothing that would work for you are so small. But one pair of sneakers did get taken from there, so that's a success. And of course, there was all kinds of new weird stuff in there. There was an open container of collagen powder that I know one lady who comes to the pantries all the time is always asking me for collagen powder, and I like literally never have collagen powder. So I called her up and I was like, do you want me to grab this collagen powder for you? And she said yes, so it was a useful trip. How do I find my pantries? Well, the clothing pantry, I just walked by one day. The one in the alley, I followed the group that set it up, Vancouver Community Fridge Project, and they had sent out kind of an Instagram update saying they were going to put this new fridge and pantry up. So I immediately went and checked it out. The green pantry also, it was in a Facebook group. A lady named Louisa put that one up, and she posted that she was doing it. So I immediately went and checked that one out also. But in general, like are you asking me how you guys find a community pantry and fridge in your city or town? Because I can tell you about that too. Well, if you're interested in it is a common question, how do I find a community pantry or fridge near me? Yeah, so for you, start with Google and just type in, community fridge and then your city or town, community pantry, your city or town. Sometimes they call them blessing box. Sometimes they call them, I don't know what else. They have a whole bunch of different names. So Google and searching on Instagram are some of the best options. And then the second thing, you live in Pennsylvania. Yeah, so just try Google, and if that doesn't work, do you have local Facebook groups that you're a member of, or are you too young? You have to be, I find Facebook now is like for people of a certain age. But we do have a lot of good community groups. You live in Philadelphia, they have them throughout the Germantown area. Yes, I follow Germantown community fridges, have a TikTok account that I follow. So they actually post there quite often. I think they're called Germantown Fridges. Yeah, so you can Google them. You are 11. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just try searching on Google then. Hello from Barrie, Ontario. Hello. Thank you for joining us. If you're 11, you might have to ask your parents for help. If you join a local Facebook group, you can ask in there. You could go ask at your local public library. They might know if there's a community pantry or fridge near you. Yeah, they're fun to go by, check out what's there, donate if you want to donate, take if you want to take. They can always, if anybody ever wants to volunteer, you don't need to ask anybody at a community fridge or pantry. You can bring some wet wipes or maybe, dustpan and a dust broom. And just give it a little quick wipe down and a clean and an organize. Hello from Columbia. Oh, is that South Carolina? Hello. How are you? How's the weather in Columbia, South Carolina? Is it warm there? Because here it is rainy out. It's like the sun never came up today. Thank you. We have so much canned goods in our house. Yes. Yeah. I found I collected a bit too many canned goods during the pandemic, and kind of when the pandemic seemed like it was winding down, I donated a whole bunch of them. Have you worked with other YouTubers for donations? Well, not YouTubers, but I've had companies with YouTube accounts. Like even these socks came from a company called Keycow, which I believe has a YouTube account. They donated these socks to me, and so other companies have donated stuff to me, but not like famous YouTubers. I would like to. That would be fun. My son is 10 and he loves Mr. Beast. He loves Unspeakable. Those guys are always giving, well, Mr. Beast is always giving away a bunch of money. If he wants to throw some my way, I wouldn't say no. I'm sure they need to make a video out of it, and I'm in Canada, so that might be hard. Hey girl, hey, hi. Thank you for joining. I've taken these socks that I got donated, and I'm just putting them in these plastic bags that also got donated. So, very exciting here. How many kids do you have? I have 2 kids. One is 10, who is 1 year younger than you, and I have a little girl who's 5. You'll see her sometimes. Both of them show up in the videos a little bit, when they're around when I film sometimes. There was a kid once who made a whole, like a mock community pantry out of cardboard, and she put like small little snacks in there, and it was just the cutest thing. So look at this pile of socks here. This is all the socks that I've put in bags. There's quite a few. It's like a big mountain. Oh, do you have suggestions for volunteer work for young children? That's a tough one because kids don't have the ability always to do work, you know what I mean? Like, that you might need. I do have a few different, like, parents with kids, and also an adult man who works with another person who's living with a disability who, like, want to help. And one thing they could do that I always suggest is the parents can assist them. Bring some wet wipes, bring like a dustpan and a dust broom, bring a couple cans of food, and go to a community fridge or pantry near you and clean and organize the community pantry. Then donate your food to it, and you have done a good deed and a good amount of community work, and a child could help in wiping down the shelves of the fridge, sweeping off, using the dust broom to sweep off the shelves of the pantry. And then you'd be doing a service to your community that way. So that is community service. It doesn't have to be like a big formal thing to do community service. I mean, community service could be, I've seen little kids with either their hands in a glove, picking up garbage outside on the street to clean up the street, or sometimes I saw like this whole class of kindergartners with tongs and then buckets, and they would walk around with tongs and like pick up all the trash in the park and clean it up. Like, community service is just helping your community, so it doesn't need to be like a big formal thing. There's 100 different things you can do. We have a bread rescue we do, which is we get like a large amount of bread that's unbagged donated to us once a week. So we do have a mom and her 10-year-old kid. She wanted her 10-year-old son to do some volunteer work. They've signed up to do the bagging of the bread. So they show up at a certain time every day, and both of them together put the bread into bags and tie up the bags with twist ties. So they help out with that. And that's something that is easy enough for a child to do. And they love it. I think they get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and it's super useful, obviously, to the pantries and fridges because we need our bread to be bagged. Yeah, so there's lots of different things. Depends on what you like to do. If you like animals, you might want to volunteer at the a local animal shelter to give the dogs a walk, to walk the dogs, or to cuddle and play with the cats if they're friendly enough. I think the animals always need socialization, and the people that work there don't always have a lot of time to spend with the animals, so that's something really nice to do. All right, look at this. It's going by in no time at all. Yeah, so I've done probably 3/4 of this box. If you can see, I've got some left of it. This is a very good donation, just if anybody's tuning in. These socks were donated by a company called Kikau Socks. It says, make a purchase, make a difference. 1 order equals 2 pairs donated to the homeless. I don't know if they count us homeless. I don't know if I want to tell them that people who are home use our community pantries and fridges as well as the homeless. But you know, sure, those are semantics. Some home people get these socks too, I'm sure. Anyways, they seem like really good quality socks, so I hope that people enjoy them. I'm going to put some in the pantries probably right away. We have a big, I've been trying to figure out how to put it in a video because it's all like off camera stuff that's been happening, but we have a huge new food rescue coming up. At the end of the month, we're supposed to start rescuing from a major grocery store 5 days a week. And each day, we're supposed to get between 6 and 18 banana boxes full of food. And if you've seen banana boxes, they're like bigger than this box. They're huge. So that is a lot of food from a high-end grocery store that we can rescue and then bring it to our community fridges and pantries for people in need to eat. So it's saving that food from the trash and giving people who need it food to eat. So that's super exciting. I have been nervously trying to arrange all the logistics to make sure it all goes smoothly, and I'm super excited for it though. And I hope it goes well. Probably maybe on the first day we actually rescue the food, I'll do a video on it, because then you can actually see something. Before then, it's all just like emails and stuff. So I don't know, it's not a very interesting video, but it is interesting for me to talk about. You get a lot of bread as well. Have you thought about making banana bread for the pantry? You know, I get a ton of bananas, I think that's what you mean. Every now and then we get like literally like so many bananas, like 2 huge boxes full. I've thought about it, but it's very time consuming, and I just don't feel like I have the time, and I would want to make like a large quantity. Like if I'm gonna make banana bread for the pantry, I don't want to make like 1 or 2 loaves. I want to make like 10 loaves. And then it becomes so time consuming, it's like that's my whole day, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to spend my whole day making banana bread. For the pantries, I just much prefer to rest, for me in general, like every now and then, like I've done a few videos where we make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and sometimes if I have like leftover pizza, I'll put it in the pantries, or like leftover stuff, but I don't normally that often make food for the pantries. And if I did, it might be something like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I think of as, even though it's not as good as banana bread, you can make more with less time, I guess, involved. And they're still, you know, perfectly fine to eat. I find banana bread time consuming. And then also you gotta cook the banana bread, and then you gotta mix all the ingredients together, buy the ingredients. You have to bake it in the oven. I only have 1 banana bread pan, so I'd have to buy like 9 more if I want to do a big bulk batch. Then you have to let it cool down, and then you have to package it. You know, it becomes very time consuming. So I don't think that would be my thing I would do, but I would encourage other people to do that if they like baking and they want it. And I've seen homemade baked goods in the pantry quite often. I think it's a great thing to do. Oh, is this it? Oh, this is the last one. Okay. I have been bagging these socks, and this is the last one, so I'm just going to give another good shot of it because I do appreciate this donation. Key socks, thank you so much. These are high quality socks, and they even gave us the bags to put them in. What do you do during your break for the holidays? Oh, we went away for a little break, and then we were just here also, you know, doing the holiday thing, you know, trying to make the Christmas magic happen with my kids. Yeah, it was really good. It was a nice break, but I'm really glad to be back. I miss my social media people. All right, well, I've done all the sock bagging. Look at all this. We got a huge pile there, not the laundry, but those, ignore the laundry. We have socks in bags to be donated. So you will probably see these in upcoming videos. All right, so thank you guys so much for being here with me and watching. And I am going to sign off now. Have a really good day, everyone. I don't know how to shut this off. It happens every time. X? Oh, yeah.